They leave and head into a giant forest, stopping for the night when the battery starts to die. They begin to look for a place to rest, and what the hell?! The blanket finally makes himself into a tent, and they somehow are all magically able to fit inside. Damned if I know. And if this wasn't hard enough to buy, the movie decides that we need a lesson in helping others shoehorned in here.
Well, I was just thinking, and I got this feeling that I should be nicer to him for a change, you know? And now I feel better.
You know, Toaster, you have no room to be talking. You murdered a fucking flower. They go to sleep when... I'm getting this feeling again. The atmosphere's a little too happy. Suddenly I know where my fear of clowns came from. I spent most of my childhood hiding from either that or the poltergeist clowns. So after that scene that forever haunted my already tormented by Gollum childhood, they wake to a storm and... Okay, let's play a game. Which one's gonna get the axe next? Will it be the toaster, the blanket, the lamp, the vacuum, or the radio? They tried to see where it went, but the battery's already dead and the lamp can't shine. So what's a bunch of appliances to do? Gonna be a happy ending to this movie, is there? Seriously, you killed off two main characters in one scene? Was Disney on its time of the month when they cranked this ray of sunshine out? The following morning... Oh, so he lives, that's great, and let me guess, yep, there's the blanket too. So that traumatic scene was pointless. Wait a minute, the lamp can get struck by lightning and live, but a flower dies because it didn't get a hug? What kind of lessons are you trying to teach kids? Don't worry, sweetie, that lightning won't kill you, but if you ever get rejected for a hug, it's the river Styx for you. After getting the blanket loose, they come to a dead end, leading to a drop overlooking a waterfall. This causes Kirby to lose it.
Get the cord out of us now! Don't let him swallow it!
After taking a moment to calm him down, they start to formulate a plan to get him across.
Hey! We're not dead!
Yeah, 3, 2, 1... After they all get washed down the river, being saved one by Kirby and not getting damaged in any way by the water, they continue on foot, having to drag Kirby since they lost the chair with the battery, and just when it couldn't look any more grim...
I knew I shouldn't have let you guys drive.
Come on!
Oh, this is great fun. Let's make these outings a regular thing, okay?
I know I'm supposed to be concerned, but his crotchetiness just gets to me. They all quickly find themselves sinking in quicksand when a cartoon George Costanza pulls over and fishes them out, tossing them into his truck and taking them over to the shop where he sells... Oh, for fuck's sake, I know where this is going. They sit in the back for a few hours, overhearing the conversation happening in the shop, when suddenly this movie turns into Hostel.
A blender motor? Why, sure. I got a whole shipment of blender motors in last week.
Actually, I'd argue that Eli Roth should have taken notes for the movie Hostel by watching this movie, and I never thought I would be able to make 2 Eli Roth jokes in a Disney review.
Ooh, faced!
They start to try to figure out how to escape when we get probably the best song in the movie.
It's like a movie. It's a B-movie show. It's like a movie. It's a B-movie show.
Even though over time I forgot most of this movie, this was one of 2 numbers that always stuck with me. It's just so weird and creepy and impossible to forget. And it looks like a lot of fun. After the song, they overhear the same customer has returned, this time wanting radio tubes. That right there shows you how dated this movie is, back when appliances ran on tubes. They try to hide him, but he still gets found and they're stuck having to quickly come up with a plan. Here's an idea, why don't you just attack him and take off? You know what, this brings up something that's always bugged me. Why in movies like this, where inanimate objects are live, why do they feel the need to hide that? Wouldn't that preserve their species a little better?
Where are your rebel friends now?
It's not like they're superheroes with evil villains out to destroy them and their families if they ever find out about them, but I'm harping on this a little too much, so let's move on. Oh wait, never mind, they decide, hey, we are alive, let's take advantage of it. Could this movie please use some consistency? So after they escape, they wander into the city, finding the address of the Master's new home. But back at the Master's place, we see he's grown up now, and he's headed back to the cottage to collect the old appliances so he can take them with him to college. This makes his current appliances jealous for some reason. I don't know why though, his mom will be around to use them, unless if he plays with them like they're toys too, even though he's got to be 18 by now. The toaster and the others arrive and are given a less than warm welcome by the newer appliances, who show how superior they are in comparison. However, the outdated computer always cracks me up.
I can process words accounting to, and my pixel screen displays for you. Computer graphics locked into your memory.
And they finish the song up by tossing them all into a dumpster. The Master and his girlfriend slash friend slash woman he abducted head into the cottage to discover the mess that was left behind and that the appliances he came for are now gone. He takes a moment, however, to fix the air conditioner, which brings it back to life. Meanwhile, our main characters find themselves at the dump, and it leads to a second song that always stuck with me.
I can't take this kind of pressure. I must confess, one more dusty road would be just a road too long.
And this is probably the darkest part of the movie. Why did this movie feel the need to take a sudden dark turn down Auschwitz Lane? And on top of that, this pleasant song, You're Worthless, is making it all go smoother. However, pay close attention to this guy.
Who would believe they would love me and leave on a bus back to old Santa Fe? Once in an Indian nation, I took the kids on the skids with the hope he was happy till I heard him say, You're worthless.
That's right, you just watched a cartoon car commit suicide. The first time I saw this, I thought he was trying to escape the giant magnet, but if you listen to what he sings, he says how he's done with trying anymore, and then drives off the edge and lands smack dab onto the conveyor belt. Wow, movie, just wow. While this is going on, the TV, back at the Master's place, who coincidentally was friends with all the others and was the only appliance not left behind, starts doing everything he can to get the Master's attention and direct him to the dump. Eventually it works, and as the Master starts looking around for any usable appliances he can take with him, he starts to spot the others one by one. However, the evil giant magnet, yes, I just said that, decides its bloodlust runs too deep, and it grabs the appliances to put back on the belt, taking the Master with them.
Come on, let go! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
He finds himself pinned down, and the toaster, seeing this whole thing, springs into action. The movie reaches its close when we see the master repair the toaster, and he takes all the appliances with him to college. The end. I love this movie, but damn, it's a dark one. There's a definite love for killing off the minor characters left and right, while at the same time fighting to keep the main characters alive no matter what. It's definitely unique as far as Disney movies go, which is why it's one of my favorites. It's very different from anything I've come to expect from the company, and I doubt anything they crank out now will come close to being as dark. The songs are entertaining at times, then downright depressing at others. But it's the attitudes of the characters that really keep this film from bogging you down. It's a great movie and one of my favorites. I'm your cartoon critic because you are never too old for cartoons.
It's like a movie.